Hi, I am GWI reporter of group number 4 entitled How Does Life Produce? Introduction. Engineers have been experimenting and studying airfoils or wings for a long time, trying to determine what the best characteristics are for flight. An airfoil is the shape of a wing or blade of propeller viewed in cross-section. Since the early 90s, when the Wright brothers performed the first sustained flight, people have tried various designs for aircraft, trying to replicate and improve the previous fate. How does lift produce? In heavier than aircraft, lift is created by the flow of air over an airfoil. The shape of an airfoil causes air to flow faster on top than bottom. The fast flowing air decreases the surrounding air pressure. Because the air pressure is greater below the airfoil than above, a resulting lift force is created. Lift is produced on an aircraft primarily due to the shape of its wing and the air flows over and under them. When air moves faster over the curved upper surface of the wing compared to the bottom surface, it creates lower pressure on the top and higher pressure below, generating lift according to Bernoulli's principle. Additionally, the angle of attack of the wing and the deflection of air downwards also contribute to lift production through Newton's third law of motion. Longer paths are equal transit time theory. When air molecules are split at the leading edge of an airfoil, they must meet up at the trailing edge. Air flowing over the top of the wing has to cover a greater distance than the air on the bottom. Therefore, it has to go faster to rejoin the slipstream, thus creating a low pressure on the top of the wing. The difference in pressure creates lift. The equal transit time theory, also known as the Bernoulli principles, state that in order to produce lift in the air flowing over the top surface of a wing must meet up the air flowing because the wing at the same time, despite having different distance to travel. According to this theory, the air passing over the curved upper surface of the wing must travel faster than the air passing below the wing in order to meet at the trailing edge. Simultaneously, this difference in an airspeed creates lower pressure on the top surface of the wing, resulting in lift. Skipping stone theory. Lift is the result of a simple action-reaction as air molecules strike the bottom of the airfoil. Like putting your hand out of the car window while it's moving. The impact of the air striking the lower surface of the wing pushes the wing upward, creating lift. This theory holds that the lower surface of the wing is what creates lift, and the upper surface contributes little to no lift since it is out of the direct airflow. Because this is similar to the way in which a flat rock thrown at a shallow angle skips across a body of water. It is called the escaping stone theory to lift. The escaping stone theory is an alternative explanation to lift generation, which challenges the traditional equal transit time theory. It suggests that the lift is primarily produced by downward deflection of air by the wing rather than by the difference in airspeed over the wing surface. According to this theory, as air strikes the bottom surface of the wing, it is redirected downwards, causing a reaction force in the opposite direction, upward lift. This theory highlights the importance of the wing angle of attack and shape and directing airflow to create lift rather than relying solely on the speed of airflow over the wing surface.
The next is the Venturi theory. Bernoulli found that when a fluid goes through a pipe that is squeezed in the middle, known as a venturi. The fluid's velocity increases and its pressure decreases. The upper surface of the airfoil acts like a venturi nozzle constricting the airflow. The airflow speed up, which according to Bernoulli causes a decreases in pressure on the upper surface, creating lift. Since the airflow is not restricted below the wing, the pressure is not affected and thus little to create lift. According to Venturi's theory, the Venturi's effect as applied to aerodynamics explain how the shape of an airfoil, such as an airplane wings, creates lift. When air flows over the curved upper surface of the wing, it accelerates due to the curved shape, similar to how fluid accelerates through a narrow portion of a pipe. According to Bernoulli's principle, this acceleration results in a decrease in pressure on the upper surface of the wing. Meanwhile, the air flowing beneath the wing is less affected by the curvature, so its pressure remains relatively higher. This pressure difference between the upper and lower surfaces generates lift, as the higher pressure below pushes upward against the lower pressure above. The next is the Bernoulli's principle. According to Bernoulli's principle, increased speed of a gas causes a decrease in pressure. Therefore, the faster the air moves, the lower the pressure. When an airfoil moves through the air, it splits the airfoil above and below its surfaces. The air that flows above the airfoil increases in speed and a low pressure area is created above the wing. The air that goes below the wing decreases in speed and a high pressure area is created. The high pressure below the wings exerts an upward force towards the low pressure area above the wings. This overall reaction creates lift. So according to Bernoulli's principle, the curved shape of the wings causes the air above it to move faster than the air below it. According to Bernoulli, faster moving fluid exerts less pressure. Thus, the air pressure above the wing is lower than the pressure below it. And the pressure difference creates an upward force which lift on the wings, allowing it to generate lift and support the aircraft in flight. The next is, the last one is the Newtonian theory, or known as Newton theory. An airfoil creates lift by pushing air downwards. This theory relies on Newton's third law of motion, that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. The airflow both above and below an airfoil is deflected or bent downwards, creating an upwards force which is lift. So according to Newtonian theory of lift, also known as the action-reaction theory, is another explanation for how an airfoil generates lift. It is based on Newton's third law of motion, which states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. In Newtonian theory of lift explained that an airfoil generates lift by deflecting air downwards, resulting in an equal and opposite reaction force that pushes the airfoil upwards. This theory emphasizes the role of momentum exchange between the airfoil and the surrounding air in lift generation. These are the principles and theories of lift. To summarize this all, Lift is a fundamental concept in aviation, serving as the force that enables aircraft to defy gravity and remain airborne. Lift is the cornerstone of the aviation. Through the interplay of aerodynamic principles, wing design, and flight dynamics, lift enables safe and efficient flight operations, underscoring its significance in the realm of aviation. And that's all. Thank you.